arriving. With the laughter, joys are arriving. Every cut and sizzles of it. Dana's kitchen, it's the heart. Dance in the kitchen, where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking, with the times of food and night. Electric nights and tuning light, good tuning in, feeling right. Spicy sauces, sweet surprises, sushi screens, and the flavor rises in Dana's realm. I'll discover new lights with every cover, topping, mix in every taste. No ingredients, good to waste. Dance in the kitchen, where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking, we're on a bite so fine. The aromas rising, the chat is riding, with their laughter, joys arriving. Every cut and seals art in Dana's kitchen, it's the heart. Dance in the kitchen, where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking, with the tides of food and life. Amidst the lights, she sets the stage. Dana's kitchen, turn of age. Stringing life with zest and flavor. Every moment wants to savor. A twitch and chase it in a kitchen. Sizzling sounds and colors, but so the interactive goes to be in Dana's kitchen. Feel the heat. Midnight snacks and morning brew. With the charm you can refuse. If it's one need morning down, take a chest, I flies of blue. The Danish kitchen, the sweet alive. Whiskey up my dip with flavors drive. Dreaming dreams and the neon lights to take joy on a starry night. Turn it tight, she says it right. From savory dishes to sweet delights. Every sprinkle, every dash, creating moments of cool refresh. Dance in the kitchen, where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking, with the tides of food and life. Dance in the kitchen, where the flavors intertwine. Laughing and cooking, with the tides of food and life.
Dana's in the kitchen. Let's cook, let's have some fun. Whipping up the best. Oh yeah. Plates full of yum. Plates full of yum. Oh yeah. Rockies by the stove. Bestest boy. Tail wags to the beat of the pan's hot sizzle. Laughing over cocktails. Drink more's the pour. Shake it up, mix it well. Frosty mugs of fun. Every bite's a hit, a flavored run. Plates stacked high, come get you some. Drinks got the tunes. Turn it up, shake the room. Blasting from the speakers. Oh yeah. Feel that groove. Rocky's on the idle, watchful eye. In Dana's realm. Grill marks tuned to perfection. Hear them sing. Salt, dry and season. Taste buds ignite. Dana's on fire, turn it up. The queen of the kitchen's wild. Pots and pans in harmony, like a symphony compiled. Serving up a storm, joy in every bite. Come and taste. With Rocky wagging more beneath the neon lights. Rocking out with spatulas, we're flipping fun tonight. With drink more pouring magic, every glass is just right. Shaking up, stirring pots, Dana's on a roll. She's got it going on. Feast your eyes, delight your soul. Come on, sing along. Crank the heat, let's celebrate. It's party time. It's party time. Flavors mingle, senses elevate. It's showtime.
I'm just following him.
Turn on Twitch, let's have some fun. Dana's kitchen has begun. She's whipping up the very best with bartender, drink more, cook less. He's the tech guy, Robbie, Randy, Roy. Rocky is the bestest boy. The food is great, come grab a plate. The show's starting, so don't be late. Dana's kitchen.
Ooh, you could make pita dough.
I look ridiculous.
You could see. He's like, ooh.
Oh, it's so much worse with that Vegemite.
Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, everybody. Come on in. It's time for dinner very soon. I see that Andy is making his normal entrance. I can just imagine Andy coming to the house and opening the door and going, I'm here, and twirling. What do you guys think? Orange, here we go. Twilight Wolf, thank you so much for the subscription. So what we're doing this month is we're filling our grocery bag over here, but we're also going to make a grocery list as we go along, and that is going to be what I have to make a meal out of on our first stream in October as we get through. So every 5 subs, because it is September, we're going to be spinning this wheel. So we are already, as you can see, we already had 4 from Food Fight. There's Michael, and now we're on our way to the next one. So Twilight Wolf, banana, got it. All right, so let's get you guys on the board, and then I'll kind of explain this. But how are you guys doing? What's up? How's your week been? Despite the fact we didn't even work on Monday, did we?
No.
And it feels like a long week, doesn't it? He's busy. And he's shaking his head, which you guys can't see. So, there we go. That's why he wasn't listening to me.
Drink more,
yet
cook less, cheered
again.
101. Thank you for the bits
all right,
for bear
I think
awareness.
he's probably going to go get the hat. He just wants to see me in the hat. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. I missed how many months that was, so that's not getting on there for now. And then we'll get Twilight Wolf on here. Although it's really Twite Wolf, right? Oh no, that's an L. Okay. I always forget. I don't know why. In my head, I'm going to tell you right now, guys, I've had a headache since midnight, and it's making me very fuzzy. So you may not be able to tell the difference because I'm a little crazy. There we go. Thank you. 47 months. Have I been on that long? 47 months? I guess I have. Let's see here, sub. So we'll put those in the bag. So there we go. Lesser Panda, hello, hello. And Auntie, how are you doing? All right. Robbie put this on my head, and it's very precariously perched on my skull. So hopefully it doesn't fall down. So yeah, so we've got some grocery bags over here. And here's how this is going to work, guys. Let me put some things in the grocery bag. over here. We got a couple of bags. I can always add more if we need them. So I've got the wheel. It is still sort of the wheel of doom, but not quite the same.
And
okay.
for you.
But it's for me. So nobody else has to be scared except for me and Robbie, because I will be making something for the two of us. So there's nothing specific. Like, it's not like go buy an orange on here, okay? What we have is I have 10 different stores, actually 9 stores, 1 restaurant on here. So let's go through them just so you know. Tom Thumb, which would be Safeway. Is Tom Thumb Safeway? I think it's Safeway. For those of you who aren't here, if you're in the Northwest, you call it QFC, I believe. Mexican grocery store, Asian grocery store, farmer's market, restaurant. That's the non-store, obviously. German supermarket, Trader Joe's, Sur La Table, Central Market, which is my bougie grocery store that I love, and 7-Eleven. Those are my stores. So you redeemed your sum on Tuesday. You're already up here, Andy, I believe. So I gave you a pair. So I hope you're okay with a pair, because I already gave you something on there. I got everybody who subbed on Tuesday up on the board already. All right, so we're gonna spin, and it's gonna tell us where I have to get this grocery item from. And then if you see below the line, it says some things. So we have aisle, which we have to roll dice, which I forgot to bring here. So, and we'll do either even or odd aisles, because it's tough, because 7-Eleven has like 4 aisles. The grocery store has like, 20. So it'll be an even or an odd aisle. So I'll have to choose between that. We have maybe having to get something on sale, a budget item, and we can decide what that budget is here. Crunchy starts with, so we'll figure out a letter that it has to start with. A shelf, so meaning bottom, middle, top shelf. Wet, I don't know what I mean by that, but that's the word. And then dry, it's sweet and spicy. Fresh, which is going to be a problem if I get Sur La Table and fresh, because I don't know that they have anything there. So that's how that's going to work. So it could be the liquor aisle, although I have to say, Andy, we do not sell liquor at the grocery store here in Texas. We cannot be trusted to buy eggs and vodka at the same time, so you have to go to a completely separate store. So I'll allow, if somebody wants, if we decide maybe for a couple of streams we can change something up here and change it to Total Wine and go to Total Wine on there. So I can get wine and beer at the grocery store. I just can't get liquor, which kind of sucks, to be honest. Tequila, can't get it at the grocery store. Although there's some agave wines at the grocery store. Oh, is it? Okay. Thank you guys for starting off today with a hype train. My hair is a mess. I'm a mess. It's fine. Everything's fine. By the way, if something falls on the floor, that's where it's going to live from now on, because that is the one thing I cannot do is really bend down. I pulled my back again, so yay. All right, so let's spin the wheel and see what our first grocery item will be at the farmer's market. Yay, farmer's market.
Rigged.
I mean, that's probably the least convenient thing to go to.
But it's your favorite.
But it's my favorite.
Rigged.
Farmer's market. Second spin is dry. So that's instead of fresh. All right. So the first item I will have to get at the farmer's market, and it will have to be dry. I guess that's going to be bread or pasta, homemade pasta, or something like that. So there we go. All right. So we've got one thing down. And there we go. And so we're going to be doing today, we're cooking out of World Central Kitchen's cookbook this month. And tonight we're going to be doing, so World Central Kitchen cookbook. If you buy it new, the proceeds of that go to support World Central Kitchen's mission of feeding people around the world that are in poverty areas or in areas that need emergency food because of disaster, war, whatever is going on. Tonight we're going to make, I don't know if you guys know Eric Adjepong. He is a chef. You can find him on Food Network. He does some stuff on Food Network. But he's from Africa, and so he brings a lot of African flavors to the table. And so this is going to be his Piri shrimp over coconut grits, and we're also going to make a cilantro garlic chili sauce to go on the top of it. Hello, Burger King hot doge. Gluten-free bulgur wheat, gluten-free flours. I'll have to see if they have it at the farmer's market. But we'll see. We'll see what they have. So it's Texas, so we may not find all the same things you guys have wherever you are at the farmer's market. So that's what we're going to make tonight. The first thing we got to do is we got to get the marinade going for the shrimp. Really, it should marinate for a couple of hours. It's not going to probably get that long today, but we're cooking it in the marinade, so I'm not as concerned about it. And basically, everything is going to go into a blender that's going into our shrimp. I've got a pound of really big shrimp. And I'm going to have to take the shells off of these, which I meant to do before you got here. And I totally forgot. So let's do that now. And then we'll make the marinade and get them all together. So Robbie's birthday was last weekend. We were so freaking busy. And Robbie said, I don't want it to be busy, so don't make plans. But I felt like we were busier than when I make plans. Did you feel that way?
No.
No?
Shrimp is the fruit of the sea. You can barbecue it, boil it, broil it, bake it, saute it. They're shrimp. Kebab, shrimp creole.
Creole? Thank you, Andy, for the bits. Thank you so much. But shrimp is really great because you can do so many things to it. But you can do a lot of things with a lot of different ingredients. We just don't always do that. So you can see these are 16 to 20 count shrimp. The smaller the number, keep this in mind if you're buying shrimp, if you're not familiar with it, the smaller the number, the bigger the shrimp. Did you know that, Robbie?
No.
That the smaller the number, if they say 16
it's
to
how much
20,
to add up to a pound or something?
up to a pound,
Yeah.
right. So if you want small shrimp, then you want a bigger number. But for something like shrimp and grits, having nice big fat shrimp on the top looks really pretty. And I wouldn't use tiny shrimp on shrimp and grits. So this is just like a riff on shrimp and grits. Our grits will have a coconut flavor to them. And I'm actually using just cornmeal and not actual what I would find in the grocery store called grits. Grits are a type of cornmeal, like polenta. So if you have grits or if you have polenta, you could definitely make this with those. I'm super happy. These are easy peel shrimp. This is a cheat, if you will, when you go to the store.
Give that girl a coconut.
Give it a coconut. So, yeah, the manna from heaven was grit cakes. Oh, grit cakes are good. What's funny is I grew up in the South. My mom did not make grits. So if I had grits, it was at somebody's house. And the first time I ever had them, it was just butter. That's all they put in it, was like butter and salt. And I was like, eh. But now I like to make them, and then you can put all sorts of flavorings in them. And I'm like, why do some places still just serve plain old grits with just some butter? Robbie's very quiet today. We're gonna make him get loud. You gotta help me. Because he doesn't say anything, and then he
Ran
blames me for
away.
talking about us. And ran away. I mean, a lot of people don't. They don't know what grits are, and that's really surprising to me. I was a kid, so I give myself a pass because it isn't something my family ate. We usually had either, it was the 70s and the 80s, so we had nice sugary cereal like Captain Crunch or what is the?
Chocula?
Chocula.
Now you're a food blogger.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. I love that. If I could only be disciplined enough to sit behind my computer an extra couple hours a day and write. All right, so our shrimp are now peeled and ready to go. So I love the easy peel shrimp because I usually don't have to do any cleaning, and these all looked okay, so they don't need to be cleaned anymore. Sometimes you do, so even if they're easy peel, just double check, because some people are better at cleaning the shrimp than other people. All right, we're gonna make our marinade here. So we're gonna start with some garlic cloves. Let me get some stuff over here. We got garlic. We're gonna have these piri peppers. Now, you'll see the piri peppers. I believe they came from Portugal, or either they were from here. Thank you so much for that follow. Thank you. Welcome to the community. We're glad that you're here. So these are these little tiny peppers, but they're very spicy. If you cannot find, see how tiny they are? Like you'd almost miss them. Maybe we'll do this. See, very, very tiny, but they pack a punch. These are probably a little older than I would like them to be, so I'm gonna actually use 5 of them. Maybe 6, that one's kind of tiny. Ooh, that's a big one. Typically, if you've got dried peppers, you want them, I want you to see this. It breaks really easily. That means it's kind of old and it may not have all its flavor. When you're buying dried chilies, it's better if they're a little pliable.
Andy's asking if I've tried one.
No, I don't think so. Oh, Rocky's here. He says hello. So those of you who are new, I have a multi-poo velociraptor. No, words are hard. Let me try that again. Multi-poo velociraptor mix. So we try to keep him quiet. Some days he's better than others. So there we go. All right, so we're gonna have the piri peppers. We're gonna do some lemon juice. And I've got some fresh squeezed lemon juice in here somewhere. I think this is my lemon juice. And then we're gonna do some cilantro. And it says a bunch of cilantro. My bunch of cilantro was huge. So I'm gonna go with what I think a bunch of cilantro is. And I know people ask me this.
You see Donuts.
Hello,
Donuts is
Rusty!
on the ground.
How are you?
Donuts is laying down.
Good to see you,
arms
Rusty,
around.
guys. Make sure that you're
Are you
following
Magic
Rusty
Card?
Noimu's in here.
Donut?
Make sure you follow Noimu. Oh, good to see you, Chief
I
Claire.
want that.
Hello. How are you? You sure did. Robbie is so excited because he just put that in Tangia like 30 minutes ago. So he's very excited. Thank you so much, Andy. I need to get you back up here too for bits. So we'll do that soon. I need to see the chat. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, it was so much fun on Tuesday. Guys, if you're new here, we do something called Food Fight. I do this, I co-host it with Darth Verbaka. We do it a couple of times a year, and right now we are in the semifinals for season 3. Is that right? Yeah, season 3. And we had an amazing 1-point difference competition on Tuesday. I would eat both dishes. Both dishes would be great. So, no, not more stickers. No, he's fine. All right, cilantro. We've got the peppers.
I didn't know where you wanted those this month.
Well, we're going to have to get, I guess, a vegetable.
Maybe we'll do like another vegetable and some tally marks.
Or I've got some stickers here.
Okay.
So we've got stickers, so if you want to do that for Andy. Because I'm doing this, I'm going to forget what I'm doing. All right, my beautiful knife from Johnson. All right, we're going to get some garlic in here. We're going to get some lemon juice, and then we're going to add in red bell pepper. So I need this. And I haven't washed it yet, so let me do that real quick. This is the part that has the most ingredients. So we've got the red bell pepper, we need red wine, we need a tomato.
She stole the tape.
I did. I like to steal things that are mine all of the time.
She's very sneaky like that.
Oregano and paprika. And I've got some fresh oregano here. So this is all what's going to be our marinade for our shrimp. So yum. So it's not just me. I saw that. I'm so excited that Lady's going to be joining you at TwitchCon. We definitely need to make some dinner plans. So we'll chat, we'll text, or message, or something. All right, here we go. Let's go with our red pepper. We're gonna roughly chop it because it's going into the blender, so I need my trash bowl. So we'll just roughly chop this up, clean it out. I'm trying to do all of this before my back decides it's not gonna do it anymore. So if I look a little rushed today, that may be why. So you feel lost without Lady. I know. Well, and I'm always excited.
Does that
to
include
see her.
when she's hugging you?
He misses all the hugs. That's what he misses. Dot, 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 dot.
Right now he's thinking, I thought you were Team Rusty. What's happening?
I thought you were my friend. What is happening? All right, garlic. My organic garlic from the farmer's market is a little more challenging. So we're gonna put in, it says 4, so we'll put in a little more because these are tiny cloves.
Hey, Maka Waka.
Maka Waka, hello, 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 Sparkling Jewel. She's somewhere. Where did you hide her? Or is she hiding from you? What is happening? Why am I putting my trash in that bowl? I don't know. There we go. That should be enough.
Hey, Sparkling Jewel.
And then while I am here, let's get this tomato out of the way. Do I need to do just roughly chop my tomato? Because again, it's all going in the blender. So I don't care too much. Let's get our garlic in there. And these things, I'm like, oh, that's a good sized clove. And then it's like 4 cloves in there. But it is organic, so there's that. Oh, it's Lady's birthday tomorrow. Well, happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday.
That's awesome. Did she tell you what she wanted? Did she let you plan something for you for your birthday because you love her?
Or did she say, you know what, Rusty, you're more than enough. That's all I need on my birthday.
Well, if I'd gotten that, that might have been good, but I didn't get that.
That's what I told her, and she's like, that's not an answer.
That you did not say that.
Apparently I need to get her a hearing aid so she'll hear me saying stuff like that.
Oh, I see.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, someone has seen the...
Uh-oh. All right, excellent. All right, Robbie, you get to finish.
No, it's just been quoted, it's just in text.
It's just a text. Oh, okay.
Let's
This
calm down, Dana. Calm down.
Dang it. Yeah, for 5 minutes you get me doing tech and you get Robbie over here chopping. You won't get to see a whole lot of chopping, but he tries. Sometimes we make him go longer if he looks like he's avoiding it.
I don't stall, I'm just that slow.
Doubtful on that. I'll sit down. I will let him.
Yeah, every now and then we've got a couple people that really don't like me.
No,
least
they love you. They
I
want to
claim they don't
see
like
you.
me.
You need to reframe that, buddy, because that is, I love you so much. I want to see you on stream more. It's those days that nobody does it that you should feel bad.
Or thankful.
It's those days nobody
Uh-oh.
cares about you. All right, let's see here. Are you guys doing anything special for Lady's birthday? Can you talk about it? If you are, you can just say yes. All right, let's see here. And then we need some, I've got some fresh oregano. That's one of the few things that's actually growing this year for me outside. Which is so funny because it has never grown for me. It always would just get root rot.
Oh dear.
Ta-da!
The Burly Earl cheered 500 to make Robbie cook for 5 minutes.
I mean, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Well, the good news, Robbie, is that right now I've got most of the ingredients in here other than these, and then you get to spin that.
She's already
and
said
then
too
do
much
that.
for my brain to handle. I just need to know what I'm supposed to do.
Again, if you're new here, if you tell Robbie to chop something
First
and
thing
then
we
you
gotta-
say,
We had to straighten
chop
this up. That
something
was
else.
bothering me. It's straight
oh my
now.
gosh, OCD boy, OCD boy.
My middle name might be Monk or Adrian, depending on if you know the show. What am I doing?
So
And don't worry, we won't start the timer until I actually start doing something.
Yes. So you still need to put lemon juice, red wine vinegar, and paprika in there. So that's that stuff. You can look at how much. And
I have to read?
Yep. And you have to put in a stick of butter, but you're going to have to read the directions to figure out how to do that.
This is...
But I got everything out for you. All the ingredients are out.
I'm having flashbacks to July when she made me cook a whole lot, guys. Well, that cap wasn't on there very well. I'm glad I didn't shake that very hard. Dana,
Yes.
I was trying to read what I'm supposed to do, and she turned the page on me.
Because that's where the directions
This is you
are.
supporting the stream. We do appreciate that very much.
I love it.
I
I'm just gonna
appreciate
tell
it even
ya.
more once my 5 minutes is over, assuming I get let off that easy.
I am going to soften the butter for him, though, so.
Lemon juice. Where's the lemon juice? I don't think cooking recipes are meant for my brain.
If I put it in a spreadsheet, would it work better?
Maybe. Okay, how to make a tech problem now. Oh, don't worry. Dana, I'm sure, will manage to do that all on her own.
Hey,
So it says
That
juice
is
of half a
uncalled
lemon.
for.
So, like half an ounce?
sure.
And where's that going?
It's going. Everything's going into the blender
Oh,
there.
just going in the blender. All right, we can do a half ounce of lemon juice.
There are measures right below you too.
Randy prefers the bartender measurer thing.
So, Burley Earl, I'm going to tell you that in July, Robbie had to cook on Sundays. He did all the cooking for the stream on Sundays.
Still not quite sure how that happened.
I announced it, everybody loved it, and then you had to look like the bad guy if you said no.
That's probably pretty accurate. Red wine vinegar, I need 1/4 of a cup for that. Look at that, I even knew where the measurer thing's up. Oh, nope, that's gonna be too big. Where's the small one? The small one's missing.
I'm using it to melt butter for you, or to...
A likely story, Dana. How much is 1/4 of a cup?
This takes up so much time, him just looking for things. Hello, Luna Solaste.
Hello. 4 tablespoons. Cool, that's this one. Perfect, thank you.
Robbie, you have too many aliases to be the bad guy.
I even have some names that don't start with R now because I have so many.
We ran out of our names. Oh, did you not do Andy's thing?
I did.
You did? Oh, you put it in the basket. Okay. And you put all the, okay, cool. I'll go over here then.
All right, 4 tablespoons. Red wine vinegar coming up. Perfect. Oh, and now she's moving the camera, which is my other favorite thing that she does.
I do so many things that he just loves.
So I smell the vinegar and I instantly think
so lost. Okay.
of dying eggs at Easter. That's where my brain goes.
Luna Solaste.
And then
It is good to see you.
paprika. Half a
He's a
tablespoon.
foot tall. He is a full foot taller than me, probably a little more, because I'm shrinking.
You're shrinking already.
You're not allowed in the kitchen for these reasons. All right, you telling people what you're putting in there?
That was a half a teaspoon of, oh, it's supposed to be tablespoon.
Just put a couple more in. It's fine. You're doing great.
She said just a couple more. Now we're measuring like Dana. We're measuring with our heart here.
It's paprika. It'll be fine.
It's fine until it isn't.
Okay.
All right, I did those 3 things. What's
now
next?
you need to mix it.
Like with the blender? You know it's plugged in because I plugged it in.
I know. And then I'm going to turn the page for you because you need to read 1.
Boy, those shrimp are shrimpy.
That's good.
I'll change the camera for her since she's not doing her tech job. It's fine. On.
You got to turn the knob first to what you want it to be on. So 1.
Okay,
is
we're
good.
on 1.
Uh-huh. Now turn it on. How's it going? What did you do?
It's not going well.
You should turn it on.
We're blending.
Sort of.
Has a lot of hearts. There we go.
I know, paprika is just a great all-around spice. Okay, stop. Now read direction 1.
Prepare the piri shrimp.
You might want to read
Where
the
I
sentences
am
underneath
running
it.
around in circles.
To ensure
Yes.
proper emulsification, make sure all of your ingredients are at room temperature before you begin.
We did that.
Okay. Blender, combine the garlic, chilies, lemon juice, cilantro stems, bell pepper. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Blend on high until it starts to become a uniform paste.
Okay. And then what does it say after that?
With the machine running, add chunks of the softened butter, about 1 tablespoon at a time.
Yep. There we go. Piri Piri keeps activating by Siri. So here's a spoon for you.
This smells really good.
I know.
That's making me hungry.
All right. Put the top back on.
It says while it's running.
Put the top back on unless you want to be wearing the marinade. No, don't put that in unless it's running. Put the top. See if you can figure it
Hold
out.
on. She wants me to put the top on. While it's running.
Hi, SB. Should I just let him do it, Burley Earl? Okay. Now, what do you think you could do to put the butter in there? Look at the lid.
She shouldn't have said anything. Would have been funnier.
But then I wouldn't have shrimp. He almost started the blender without the top on, except that this blender actually won't let you do that, so.
It's still making a mess.
Thank you, Espy. It's for the grocery list, too. Yeah, it would have been fun, except that this blender is like a food processor in that it won't actually run without the top on. So, but it was fun that he was going to try. Yes, somebody redeemed 5 minutes of Robbie cooking. And once you think it's emulsified, you need to marinate the shrimp. So it needs to go in with the shrimp. Does it look emulsified? I'm actually surprised there's not salt in it. Isn't in the recipe for that.
See, see what do we think? What do we think, guys?
That's good. I think that's good.
You know why? Because I made it.
So now, if you need a bigger bowl, there's the next size up there, but I think it will fit in that bowl.
Yeah, I think we need to go up.
Okay.
Bigger's always better, Dana. That's what I've heard. Hey, Silver G.
I will leave that.
Can you have a 6-course meal, please, and thanks? I mean, you did ask very nicely.
Here we go.
So it
Once
feels
you do
wrong
that,
to
you're
say
done.
no to such a nice request. Can we get Silver G a shout out?
We can. How do I do that again?
Oh my gosh.
Exclamation point shout out.
No.
No.
Slash.
Oh, slash shout out.
So all this is going in there?
I can only do one thing at a time.
Oh, I see. When the shoe's on the other tech foot.
Yeah, all of it in there. And I gave you a spatula so you can get the stuff out and stir. How are you doing, Silver G? Yeah, I got it. I'm supposed to be doing tech stuff. All right, now stir your shrimp. Stir your shrimp up. And there we go.
It's very slow.
I don't know that it's quite emulsified. It does look more like a pesto, but it's okay. All right.
She's got the mats on diagonals. It's all cattywampus over here, guys.
I think you
Hey,
made
nervous deer.
I think you made it there.
Gonna play a game with
Play
your
with
husband?
husband,
Sounds
excellent.
fun.
A bang bang shrimp poutine. That sounds good.
Okay. Do you think we've
Yeah.
hit 5 minutes, Dana?
I do.
Okay.
I do. Yeah, I don't think this is quite emulsified,
Thank
but
you
it'll
again
be
for
good.
the biddies.
Yes, thank you.
I hope it was worth it. that I didn't at this point.
I think we needed to make more of a paste, but it's fine. It's going to taste good, and it's getting cooked. Now, it does tell
30
me
seconds
to,
early. Just kidding.
It says to leave it on the counter to let it marinate, so we're gonna do that because that's what it is telling us to do. Now, I would think that that's got to look less like pesto
Dana,
if we do
you're
it
way
right.
down there.
I'm not very tall, Robbie.
Did you not steal my
am.
birthday? The kitchen says so.
You had a long day in the kitchen. A long day in your kitchen? I'm looking forward to sleeping in tomorrow too, because I don't have to.
Are you done with the blender?
No.
Oh, I will
I'm
leave
not.
it plugged in then.
I actually need to wash it real quick because we're going to need it for the other sauce. And this is why I really want a blender that has two, what do you want to call these? Carafes for it. Because I often need to do two different things. I bet I can get one.
Yeah, I'll have to wait one more day to sleep in, but this was my really long day of the month. Tomorrow's still pretty long.
I don't have to I don't have any appointments tomorrow, but I'm like 2 weeks behind on 2 or 3 weeks behind on my admin stuff. So tomorrow is a admin day. I don't know, Robbie has gotten stuff all over the outside of this somehow.
I blame the butter. Somehow it's the butter's fault.
Is it?
You work in a kitchen at a hospital assisting with cooking and service to the patients and staff.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. So it's not it's not like super perfectly clean, but it's okay. It's all going in the same dish, right? All right. So marinate for 2 hours at room temperature. It's not going to get that much, but it's fine. All right. So now we're going to make our cilantro. Is that what it wants me to do next? Let me look. Yep. We're going to make the cilantro garlic chili sauce. So the way this is going to work, we're going to have coconut grits. We're going to put the shrimp on, and then we've got a sauce on it. So if you do shrimp and grits, you'll notice that the really good shrimp and grits have a sauce. I like to put like andouille in my sauce and everything over the top of it, and it just really brings all of the food together. So that's what we're going to be doing. And this is going to have more garlic. More garlic, Robbie. Are you good with more garlic? I don't know, I have my back to you. Let's not do that. Let's go this way. I don't know, maybe the other way's better. Robbie didn't get rid of the shrimp bowl.
No, I heard I was done and I peaced out.
He's like, done.
I'll go back to my tech studio pod place
Okay.
thing.
More cilantro. So if you cannot eat cilantro because it tastes like soap to you, do both of these kinds of sauces. You can do it with parsley. If you can find culantro, it's a little more challenging to find. Sometimes you can find it at Asian food markets, at Mexican markets, but not generally speaking in an American grocery store. You're not going to find culantro. It gives you some of that cilantro-y flavor, but it's a completely different plant. So people who taste soap with cilantro won't usually taste it with culantro. It's similar. It's not the same, but it's close. So you could probably use watercress for sure.
There's definitely some not cilantro fans in the house.
Yes, I know. Is there an ingredient that's more divisive than cilantro? I just don't think so.
Beans in chili, I think, is the only other thing I could think of.
But
that
that's
might be
not
up
an
there.
ingredient. That's a recipe. So I know that there are divisive recipes out there, but of all the ingredients, maybe I think cilantro is the most divisive.
Hey, Dana,
Yes,
are you really into food?
I'm really into food. It's my favorite grocery store here in town. Their commercials used to be great. They used to be a bunch of puns. Aspie would have loved the commercials. Like if it was Cheese Week, it would be, is that nacho cheese? Are you, so all the cheese puns would be into it. And then it would be like, are you really into food? All right. There's our garlic is going in there. Avocado. I love avocado. It can be, but I don't see it being quite as divisive as cilantro. But maybe that's because I'm in Texas, and so restaurants here are rated on their salsa, their margarita, and their guacamole. All right, we need jalapeno.
We went to one a few weeks ago where they did not bring us out enough guacamole when we ordered the guacamole.
And we were very sad. All right, we're gonna take the seeds out of our, this is a red jalapeno.
And then other places give you so much, it's like, we're never gonna finish all that. There's just 2 of us.
Except somehow we always finish it. It happens. All right, come here.
We find a way, Dana. Nature finds a way.
I mean, it's got protein, it's got good fats in it for you.
Black licorice, blue cheese, olives,
Black licorice.
Marmite, coconut, and even pineapple on pizza. Yeah, the pineapple on the pizza.
See, and I consider pineapple on a pizza as a recipe, but I think pineapple in itself is divisive for some people. They don't, like in cooking shows, they're like, don't use it, because unless you have to. Like the judges are like, why'd you use pineapple?
I don't mind the flavor of coconut these days, but I still don't like the shavings, the texture.
Well, that's good because we're having coconut rice, Robbie. All right, we're gonna put some cumin in here, about 3/4 of a teaspoon. See, now we're at Dana's measuring. And I love cumin. We're gonna do some red pepper flakes. Oh, this is letting me put salt in. Oh, that other one is supposed to have salt.
I definitely didn't like black olives as a kid. I'll eat them now. Did you?
Okay.
She
I dropped
forgot.
something on the floor.
She forgot to not pick up stuff.
I know. We're gonna put some salt in here.
We can give all the coconut to Luna.
I don't like the texture of the coconut flakes either, although I don't hate it as much as I used to. We're gonna put some olive oil, although we'll probably, does it want me to drizzle that in there?
Aspie says halfway to a meal redeem.
Are you really? That's awesome. All right, we're gonna do some roasted red peppers in here.
I think Dana just liked olives as a kid because she was taking them out of everyone's drinks.
It was the martini phase. My mom told me I used to take the olives out of everybody's drinks. All right, we're gonna put some red pepper in here. That's probably gonna be enough. Like I just throw
Hey,
it in there.
Kanara.
Kanara, hello, hello. Hey everybody, Kanara is gonna be on Twitch's channel on Monday? Tuesday. So you should check her out then. So, okay, shout out's been done. Just wanted to make sure, because some of you people don't do your
And
job.
I believe it's at 3 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Central, and noon Pacific.
Look at you
You're
now.
sort of
with things.
nervous? I'd be nervous. I mean, I was nervous just having to chop for 5 minutes and use a blender.
Yeah, and you
but
missed it. Robbie had to cook. All right, I don't know where my measuring spoons are. So we're gonna do a couple tablespoons of pine nuts.
And if Dana had been thinking 2 steps ahead, we would have had a real mess in the kitchen. But she warned me about the lid.
Robbie was going to mix stuff with the lid off of the mixer. You know what the good news is, Robbie? You can't actually do that.
I would have found a way. I would have held down that latch with my finger and made a mess.
All right, let's
It's
see.
amazing what you can do with 500 bits.
All right, I don't know if this is gonna work with the blender because there's not enough liquid in here, so we're gonna give it a try. I'm supposed to emulsify the oil. I need to clean this first though, because Robbie has made a mess of the blender.
I would argue the butter made a mess of the blender.
Who was
I
in
was
charge
an
of the
unwilling
butter?
accomplice.
I see. I don't know who was in charge of the butter.
I was just doing what the recipe told me to do. Do you have an immersion hand blender?
I do. But it's in this blender now, so we're gonna go for it. And if it doesn't work, then I may switch to that. Okay. Did any butter make it into the marinade?
A little bit of it did.
Okay.
Yeah, most of it was on the lid though,
Okay, great.
which is why it's such a mess. You're welcome. It'll all be fine. It'll be fine.
That's my water. I don't want to knock that over. I'm going to,
She has knocked
Put-
flour on the floor before by shaking the blender too much.
was it the blender or was it the food processor? I think it was the food processor.
Either way.
Why did that stop? Did it unplug? What just happened, Robbie? Oh, I see. Do you see it? See, if you don't have this like a food processor, it won't work.
She shook
There we
the
go.
lid right off.
Thank you, Burley Earl. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, I forgot the shallot. I have to put a shallot in there too. But just half a shallot. So we'll do that.
Yeah,
Shallots
there's
are
too
so
many
big.
extra features on the gadgets today that just break or. I mean, you see people on TV all the time, they can't get the lid on the food processor to line up and then they can't use it.
Yeah, but usually that's on, like on worst cooks.
You
People
mean
who
like
don't.
me?
Like you. That's what I said, like worst cooks. All right.
But she says it with love, Chad. She says it with love. Me too, Luna.
Let's find a half a cup here.
Charlotte?
I was going to use this, but
Or a garlic? We're making up terms.
all right, now. So next, we're going to try and emulsify this and do a better job than the butter.
I like it, Kanara.
Did.
I think Dana should have to sing
What
that
did
lyric
Kanara?
real quick.
Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. No blender gonna slow me down. No, no, I've got to keep on moving. How's that? Hopefully I don't get slapped with DMCA. So, Kanara, just so you know what I'm doing for September? I don't know if you see this, but we're gonna fill up some grocery bags with subs. And for every 5 subs, we spin the wheel to determine ingredients that I have to buy at the end of the month and create a meal. So right now we have farmer's market and it has to be something dry. was really disappointed in that it didn't come up fresh stuff at the farmer's market.
Which would have been just about anything.
Pretty much. Anything I wanted. Okay, here we go. Slow but surely.
Canara beat you by all of 2 seconds, Aspie.
I like to sing. I wish I could sing more. Okay, that is gonna be, let's see, we're gonna taste it. Let's see how it looks. Ooh, it looks really good. Look at this. That's a nice emulsification. It's funny because in the picture it looks green, but if you're adding red to green, you're gonna get something that looks more brown, right? That's good, Robbie. That is yummy. All right, so we will set that aside and hopefully it stays the way it's supposed to.
And speaking of clips and whatnot, Canara, I even found a little bit of time today to make Dana a couple of custom tangias.
Yay. Woo. Yay. You're eating gluten-free pasta at the moment. I have to do that too, Luna. I have to eat that. That's what your mods are for. Your mods are supposed to be producing things. See, because I got my own mod. Tech guy, bartender, logistical elevation technician, dog wrangler, chauffeur. Did I miss anything?
But you know what Canara has that you don't, Dana?
What?
A mustache man with an actual mustache.
This is true. This is true. Uh-oh. I'm gonna go run to my laundry room because I'm gonna think the laundry is done. But thank you, Silver G. Robbie's gonna get you up on in the grocery bag. So far we've got some.
How about we do an apple?
We've got oranges and grapes and pears and bananas and squash. And did I say peppers already? And an orange, broccoli. And over here are my raids. They're little
I
milk
think it's just proper
things.
payback for all the time she's made somebody's Google set
Google
a timer. Or...
All right, I've got to make, so we're calling this shrimp and grits. Eric Adjepong also calls it shrimp and grits, but really what this is zima. But zima is basically like grits. So we're gonna be using a kind of a medium coarse cornmeal. We're gonna be using coconut milk for it, and then just a little salt. So our flavor is gonna come from the coconut milk. I'm not supposed to be doing dairy right now. I'm trying to minimize the amount of dairy I'm doing, so this will work out really well because the coconut milk, not dairy, but it'll lend some creaminess and some flavor to it that I would usually use cheese for. Obviously, cheese doesn't taste like coconut, but that's okay. All right, let's see how much. 1 1/4 cup. I think this pot is too big. Let's get a smaller one. Ow. Ow.
Did the dog get dinner?
The dog got dinner. It was like 3 o'clock. He was annoying, so I fed him. Because that's what we do.
I was gonna say, he's kind of in that mode again of
Noxema. No, just Zima, not Noxzema.
Why are we talking about Zima?
Wasn't there used to be like a wine cooler called Zima? Well, apparently it's also shrimp and grits. All right, so the first thing I've got to do is open this and measure this. So this is going to be a combination of coconut milk and water in here. And 1.5 cups and and this is full fat coconut milk too. 1 cup of water, okay. 1.5 and 1.
Did you want to? I know we did it during Food Fight real quick, but there's a lot of people that weren't in there.
Oh,
Did you want to
yeah.
show off what you got me for my birthday?
Yes, can I start like not in the middle of what
Okay.
I'm doing right now? Thank you, I
I'll
appreciate
hold the
it.
thought.
How would you feel if I started doing that while you were cooking?
I feel like that every 30 seconds.
All right, so 1 cup. And then 1/4 cup, because we're going to bring this to a boil before we mix in our cornmeal. And like I said, you could use grits, you could use polenta to do this if you happen to have those rather than a medium coarse cornmeal. All right, what else did I, oh yeah, 1 cup of water. So Robbie, for his birthday, if you weren't here on Tuesday, Robbie's birthday was this last weekend. And he told me I was not allowed to plan anything and that he wanted nothing for his birthday.
I sure did.
So why don't you show everybody what I got you for your birthday? You can come over here and do it, or you gonna do it?
Oh. Uh-oh, I've ruined the camera.
What have you done?
There we go. It figured it out.
Okay,
What's in the box?
here we go.
Are we ready?
Yep, I'm ready. Are you guys ready? But wait, it's better than that.
Exactly what you asked for. You're welcome. And then there's more.
A box of nothing. You ask, you receive.
So there's a whole bunch of nothing in a box. Because Dana's hilarious.
I am hilarious.
The box is really cool, though. So, not even mad. Kanara
He's
says
like-
this is the funniest thing I've ever seen for a gag gift.
I mean, what was I supposed to do? I can't get him, I really can't. I have to hand him something on his birthday. So,
I compared it to, when people say they don't know where they want to go to eat, or I don't care where we go eat, and there are restaurants now called I don't know or I don't care.
exactly. All right, I'm just taking some of these extra herbs and stuff over here to put on top of our dish, if I remember to do that.
But I might be plotting how to get back at Dana now.
So are you going to get me exactly what I want for my birthday?
Depends on the plan. So
I would like a smoker for my birthday.
No, Dana. No.
I think it's fair, right? I gave him exactly what he asked for. Exactly.
See, sometimes she's just a little too smart. Get the smoker.
I know for on my birthday you want someone to remove an item from the house. We're building a house right now.
Yeah, we might wait on a smoker until after we move next year. Jedi,
Guess what? You know
Jedi
what?
says first a ring, now a smoker. When will it end?
But you know what? Here's the great thing, Robbie. You know where we'll be on my birthday next year?
Am I supposed to know the answer to that?
In our new house.
Oh, hopefully.
So I can get a smoker because we'll be in the new house. So this all works. See, he sometimes doesn't get that I pay attention to little details like that. Everybody thought I would be a lawyer. They really did. So.
In Texas, still in Texas.
It's not too far from where we are now. But it'll be
Especially
one like
by Texas standards.
by Texas standards. It's not far from where we are now. And, you know, we both have a house right now. So he's still got stuff at his house, but he's got renters there. So we're just like, let's make it all one place. And we didn't go out
I thought-
looking to buy a house. We
I thought it
just
was
happened
really
to stumble.
so that we would have our home and I would get equal say in the new house.
You have had equal say so far. Is there anything that I said absolutely not to you?
Yes.
What?
Something.
I have not. Even in decisions of tile and everything, I said, when you think of this, do you like this? And there were some things we got that we got what he wanted more so than what I wanted. I gotta bring the rent. Nope, renters gotta find their own thing. The mess out of, oh, Master Bo, okay. Wake up. All right, here we go. We're gonna start pouring in our, well, that's a mess. That's gonna be a mess.
Look at Dana making me feel better about my skills. There she blows.
That's because I was talking and not paying attention. Uh-oh. Stay on. Stay on, baby. It says, but I'm wet.
When it says, I almost did that the other day.
It's gonna happen. Sometimes when you cook, you're gonna burn things.
Multitasking can be fun.
For you guys, maybe. I'm not afraid to make mistakes, guys.
Because the last time Dana made an incident with the stove, we got a clip out of it there too.
It wasn't a big deal. There was a flame in the pan, and Robbie's acting like it was the end of the world.
I wasn't too scared because I know that we have a fire extinguisher in the house. You're welcome. It'll either boil too fast or not fast enough. You're typing and drinking, that's multitasking.
All right, I feel like I'm gonna have to put a little more liquid in this since some of it
Or half of it
spilled
boiled
out.
over.
No, not half of it. Just
On
a
our,
little bit.
am I weird?
Yes.
Hold on. Dang it. Paused at the wrong time.
You sure did.
Today on one of our meetings, someone kept using the term keystroking.
That should only be done
And
after dark.
I kept thinking, like, isn't there a better way to phrase this? A better word?
He should not have paused. He should not have. All right.
I should have spent typing. I'm just like, what are we doing? It's a professional environment.
I mean, maybe somebody needs
Especially when it's
something.
like at the end of the meeting, we have extra time. It's like, okay, I'll let you guys get back to keystroking. It's like, what? You mean
That's
work?
It's like, that's not what I named it. It's not named key, but okay.
It's got a vibe.
That's good. All right. I may add some dairy in there. We're going to see if it seizes up too much when we cook. Get our shrimp cooking here.
I think that still might be less of a mess, Dana, than you made with the meatball splatter.
I mean, that's still there. I haven't cleaned that up.
Oh. Well, it shows less on camera, sort of. Your vibe attracts your tribe.
I agree. I agree with that. All right, we got to heat up our cast iron. We've got our shrimp in the marinade that did not really.
I guess Twilight Wolf. I guess.
I mean, I still wouldn't say it in a I wouldn't say, let me stroke my cat. You know what I'm saying? All right. Actually, maybe
I think
should
maybe
do this.
Kanara's just read one too many of those books on her stream, and
That
my,
she's-
my mind is forever broken.
Could be. Could be. All right. Yeah, it's like, this is like broken, but it's
Kanara
fine.
says real quick, "You're welcome."
So for those of you who weren't here at the beginning, this is our wheel for the month. And so for every 5 subs, this is what my gross is going to go on my grocery list. So we have these places to go and get ingredients. Central Market, which is my bougie kind of grocery store. 7-Eleven. Tom Thumb, which depending on where you are in the country, maybe Safeway, maybe QFC. The Mexican grocery store, the Asian grocery store, the farmer's market, a restaurant, the German supermarket, Trader Joe's, or Sur La Table. And then we spin it again because underneath, I've got 2 things on each wheel thing. So it'll tell me what aisle, or is it crunchy, or is it sweet and spicy, or is it dry? What shelf, or does it start with a certain letter? So there we go. All right, what did I just drop? I dropped something. Oh, is this part of the wheel? I've broken the wheel. Hang on. I said things were going to live on the floor if I dropped them on the floor, and I have not been sticking to that.
It's almost like a force of habit that you're used to being able to pick up
Things up and not have a back. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of oil in here because the marinade has a lot of butter in it.
You're welcome. I put that butter in there.
I know, but well, thank you, Claire. The food fight, don't worry. The reason why I've got construction paper on here is because the food fight stuff is underneath. So you can join us for the semifinals for the second competition of the semifinals. Words are hard for me. They've been hard for me for a few weeks. Have you guys noticed?
Well, and then the week after that is the finale.
That is how it works. You're right.
So we're less than 2 weeks away from having a season 3
I
champion,
know.
Dana.
And we have a trophy. And I feel a little bad for John and Luke because their trophies are a little smaller, but this is our trophy. And it'll have a plate on it, and it'll have their name on it, and that they're a food fight champion. But the charities are the real winners. So.
Yeah, how much did you think you guys are up to now?
Well, overall, or just
just
for
this season?
This season,
Just to guess.
probably around somewhere between $1,700-$1,800 for charities. So, you will win that Whiskula one day. All right, we're gonna put our shrimp in here and let that butter melt. And so if you weren't here at the beginning, this has like cilantro and some piri peppers and paprika, garlic, lemon, red wine vinegar. What else did it have in here? Red bell pepper.
It smells really good.
Yeah, and I don't think they're going to get brown. I think there's too much liquid. to get nice and brown. Maybe I need to turn this up a little bit. And these are 16 to 20 count shrimp. And that butter's
Crank
melting.
that heat.
That's what I need to do, but I just think that there's a lot of liquid too. And once they get close to cooking, I'm gonna dump the rest of this marinade in there to cook. Why did I do that? I need that. Let's keep that out.
Aspie's got a joke for you.
Uh-oh.
What's a Piri Piri Pepper's favorite dance?
I don't know, Aspie. What's a piri
The
piri?
hot stepper.
Soak it up with the paper towel. Soak what up? Oh,
The
the...
extra liquid.
It's okay. We'll still get pink. We just won't get the nice little brown on it. Which maybe it's not supposed to have.
It's tough to tell when you make a lot of stuff for the first time on stream.
Yeah. So we're just gonna do it this way this time, and then if I do it again, I may make some changes to it.
And Kanara, I can confirm it smells
so good in here.
amazing.
It's got all those fresh herbs and everything in it. Let's see, what else was in that marinade? Oh yeah, there was a tomato, fresh oregano.
It's the type of smell like why we really do need to invent smell-o-vision one day. It's that good.
Exactly, so some of these weren't quite done on the other side, but we'll turn them. Because shrimp cooks pretty fast. Although I don't know why this little bitty, there's a couple of little bitty shrimps in here that probably should not be in the 16 to 20 category of shrimp. I think this was 1620. No, 16.
If you cook the sauce, you can put it on top of the grits.
Yep, that's what the plan is. Yep, it is 16 to 20. But it makes it challenging when you've got some that are smaller because they cook faster, obviously. You turn over, you turn over. Because I'm going to dump the rest of the sauce in there and let it cook afterwards. And we will, I'm going to check and see what we can do with these over here. I think I want to loosen that up. I'm going to put a little milk in there, even though I'm trying not to do dairy. But I do think they need to be, dang it. This has been my life this week. Making messes. We'll get that, heat that up with that, loosen it up a little bit. And then
That
let's
even
take,
sounds good in here now with that sizzle.
these cooked really interesting, okay. All right, now let's dump the rest of this in there. Because this is a nice sauce, it's got lots of butter in it.
Aspie says, grits, to which I've never tried. It's hard to find them here.
If you got cornmeal or polenta, you can make grits. It'll probably have more flavor than the boxed grits and stuff you get down here down south. Because this is all this is. This is cornmeal. This is not grits. Like, the packaging isn't grits. All right, come on. You heat up.
Sparkling Jewel says, I love grits. Nara, I would pour that sauce over rice too.
Yes, that would be really delicious. I think I'll leave that there. All right. Oops. Grits down. That's fine. You know what? Whew. I had some peppers on my finger, apparently.
Bonus. No, the pepper on your finger.
Bonus grits. No, we're not gonna put any cheese in here. I'm making, it's got coconut milk in it, so that is gonna bring that creamy kind of flavor to it. But that is a good way to have grits, for sure. That's how I usually make them. But I'm looking for alternative ways to make some of the foods I like.
Connor says grits and cornmeal are both corn but treated differently.
Yeah, but you can make a grit-like thing from the cornmeal. You can get that feel to it.
And is it polenta and grits that get confused?
Yeah, a lot of people are like, what's the difference between polenta and grits? And I mean, if you go back old school, they're actually two different types of corn. I don't know that people keep it that way anymore. Hello, Zool, how are you? Welcome in. All right, I'll keep letting that go there while we get some shrimpies on the plate. I was right, Robbie. I told Robbie, I said, I think tonight's gonna be like an hour and a half-ish stream.
And there was no complaining on my end. I've never gotten to eat so early. Hey, Fallen Age.
Fallen Age, hello. How are you, stranger?
Did some polenta cakes with some beef cheek.
Robbie
Lovely.
got to have beef cheek. I cooked it here for the first
Oh
time,
my
and he was
gosh.
like,
I
wait a minute.
was like, beef cheek, I don't know about this. And it was so delicious.
He loved it. He was just like,
melt
oh.
in your mouth. Amazingness.
How did you cook the beef cheek?
Like, I've never been so wrong about something going into it before
He was like,
tasting
beef
it.
cheek. Oh.
Braised it for hours.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Exactly what I did. Okay, so we are going to take.
Now buy pork cheeks and smoke it like bacon.
Ooh.
Kanara says, I've not had beef yet, and now I want to. You're missing out, Kanara. It was amazing.
Yeah, I was trying to recreate something that I had or Robbie actually had in France. And it wasn't beef cheek that he had, but I was like, you know what? We're gonna do it a little differently with this beef cheek. All right, there's that sauce. I wish these sauces were different color. Robbie's over here dancing like a mouse on cocaine.
What? Wow, she wonders why I don't dance more. My goodness.
Woo!
Oh, that was almost really bad.
Yeah. I wish these sauces came to be about the same color. I'd really like them to be different colors, but here we are.
Of all the ways you could have phrased that, Dana, I did not have any of those on my bingo card.
Yeah, well, you know, here we are. Did you taste the sauce at all when you?
I did not. I never taste as I go.
Oh, that's too bad. It's really good. And then I do a little oregano because there's oregano in the one sauce. And since I don't have fresh piri peppers, we'll do a few little jalapeno slices and maybe a little cilantro. Don't know what that is. Robbie's so excited, he just can't hide it. He's over there dancing. How's that? You can come over and dance with me? Just in case you wanted to know how Robbie is dancing. Yes, hominy is corn that's treated with lye. If you dry it and you ground it, then you've got masa. Actually, you don't even have to dry it. If you don't dry it, it's masa. If you dry it, it's masa harina. But it allows you to get access to more of the nutrients that are in corn, particularly the protein. So, okay. I think those are good. What do you think, Robbie? Does that look good?
Looks good to me.
Do you need something red on there? Do we need something red?
I mean,
Not really?
necessarily. Tomatoes? No?
No. I've got red jalapenos. I can put a
Oh,
couple
good.
little
More spice.
more spice. So just a little. Because I would use
How many grits?
I would use
Count them yourself.
Piri if I had them, but they're dry, so they don't have much color. All right, there we go, guys. So this is a recipe that is straight out of the World Central Kitchen cookbook. So it is, let's see if he says. It's inspired by things they were cooking in Mozambique in 2019 when Cyclone Indai, I don't know if that's how you say it, hit Africa. So Eric is from Ghana. So he made this as a tribute to Mozambique's shrimping industry. So
no picture?
yes, pictures.
I've been trained. I'm not allowed to take a bite until there's pictures, so.
You were here, so I figured you were already eating.
I was just showing off the food better. Okay, these are turned off.
I think so, but I make no promises because of my my week. Here you go. You ready?
Food!
Robbie's ready.
I worked hard for this.
But boy, is that spicy. Woo!
My first bite wasn't too bad. Did I get lucky?
Maybe I accidentally got one of the jalapenos at the same time.
Food, glorious food! I love both of these sauces. They're both really fresh and tangy, a little spicy. I was trying to cut the shrimp in half.
I just stuck a whole one in my mouth. That's fine, just do that.
Okay.
I can't see your head, Robbie. You know you're gonna get in
I
trouble.
promise I have one. My favorite part of the show right here.
I'm gonna get one with a remote control so I don't have to run over there.
Or do we just get a camera that we switch to that's a wider shot?
Yeah, so here,
Because we need another camera in this kitchen.
this is how the picture.
Need to run. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
You have a good night.
And welcome to the community. We'll be back on Sunday at 5 p.m.
Central.
And I'm making something else from this cookbook. I don't know what. It's probably down below. because I think I set everything up. I may switch something, who knows? But this is really good.
Because she's sneaky.
And it's really healthy. And so this
Don't ruin it.
So this comes from the chapter in World Central Kitchen called Resilience. And so, well, let me read it rather than me trying to explain what they mean. So each chapter in here, what I love, is not, it's not like, here's your main dishes, here's your side dishes. Excuse me, a little heat. They have things like hope and adaptation and things that you think of when there's an emergency. So resilience is dishes to support farmers, fishers, and small food producers. So what they do is they go into these areas, and after a catastrophe, or if it's a poverty-stricken area, what they want to do is find ways to teach them how to cook things with the resources that they have available to them. And so these are some of the dishes that they've come up with. Michael's trying to start something with you.
There's nothing to start.
Robbie doesn't even care. Breathe, Dana. I know. Sunday. Yes, I know. I will lose him all day Sunday.
And as soon as we're off the stream, maybe.
Yep. So it is September. So if you are wanting to ever sub for anybody, this is the month to do it. I'm not just talking about me. If there's another streamer out there and you're like, I really want to sub and hang out here more, this is the month to do it. There we go. Andy's playing from our theme song. I know, I can't believe it's September already either, Michael. I really can't. So there we go. Anyway, for us, every 5 subs leads to an item to go on the grocery list. So that's what's happening here.
It's the wheel and the food fight contenders' revenge on Dana.
That I did to myself.
She's a good sport.
Except for Christmas. I love it. Oh, Michael! Thank you so much for all of the gift subs. I guess we've got to spin the wheel again. All right, hang on. Do you have a preference on which fruit or vegetable you would like? I'm supposed to have cows and
Got
pigs.
apples and oranges and grapes and
Broccoli. Squash.
Just started his own hype train.
He sure did. All right. So let's see. We've got apples. I've got tomatoes, oranges. I've got pears. I've got bell peppers. These were too small. My bread slices came in too small. Those are for Raids. Robbie's gonna wear it. Cool. We've got broccoli and bananas.
Since the camera's up so high, I figured I could get away with it.
We've got tomatoes. Do you have a preference? Grapes. Got chili peppers. They're tiny. Squash.
There's a lot of options in there.
I
That's way
know.
more than I thought it was going to be.
Eventually I will have cows, pigs, and chickens too.
What?
They just haven't arrived yet. Bananas. I'm waiting for Michael. Let's see what Michael says. Going. Gone. Robbie, what would you like to have up there? Do we have a tomato yet? We don't have a tomato. Let's do a tomato. All right, because Michael's up there.
This head is very distracting.
He said, I think I'm already in orange. He is, but that's for his individual. That's for your sub. You want your gift subs on your sub? I can do that. That's fine. We'll do it all in one place. I gotta go find better stickers, but these are the ones I have for today. 1, 2.
Michael says you're the boss.
I know.
Don't let her know that.
Robbie, I already know, because
I'm delusional enough to think that maybe she doesn't know that.
1, 2.
I don't
3,
understand
4,
the inner
5.
workings of this operation. Michael, high five. Me neither. Me neither.
I can change the rules whenever I want. It's like game changer.
And she does.
Stream changer.
Stream changer.
All right, are we ready?
Let's
What's
spin
the
it,
next-
Dana.
What's the next thing? I need to be here. Here we go. All right,
Don't mind me. I'm just enjoying the food.
that didn't spin well. Let's try that again. There we
That's
go.
better.
I don't want to be accused of cheating. Okay, Tom Thumb. All right, let's write that up here real quick.
Oops. I'm not making a mess. It's fine.
Yes, you are. But it's also fun.
Rigged.
And now, shelf. So, Michael, bottom shelf, a middle shelf, or a top shelf? Or you can go 1, 2. I think there's 5 shelves in Tom Thumb, so you can pick a shelf. You get to choose.
Top shelf.
Great, Robbie. You'll have to go with me.
Always top shelf.
Top shelf. Cool. We got 2 ingredients so far for whatever we're making, which I don't know yet. I have no idea. So top shelf for the short person, I appreciate. Yes, it's so appreciated. But thank you so much for all those gift subs. I didn't get a chance to read them all out before they disappeared on me, but let's see who all got a gift sub. I'm gonna go back here and let Robbie hang out and eat. Street OG, Clab, Leroy and Kat, Whiskey got one, and Matt Bunch. So there you go.
Don't you dare play that jingle. And you know, still a few seconds left on the hype train.
And then,
I don't think you would find tonight's meal on a Jet 2 holiday now. Very unlikely.
yeah, no. So thank you so much. Thank you, Michael, and thank you for
Thank
the
you.
hype train. All right.
Low on calories and it looks like mini trees.
We have broccoli.
When you're having dinner with me.
Broccoli.
I was going to grab it and move it on me. There goes my timing.
All right. All right, let's see. Who is on and who do we want to go to? Let's go to watch. Following. Let's see here. I gotta get in touch with Mary.
running around in circles.
Everybody wants to
I
see
love
me
that
running
clip.
around in circles.
I love that clip.
Blaine LeChef is on. I don't think that's in mine. I'll have to go check them out sometime. Good Enough Kitchen is on for their first Twitch-iversary.
You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
There's Kanara's walk on.
9 years, Michael. 9.
And she said yes to more, so.
Seems like forever. They joined my Discord. Oh, okay. Newer food and drink. All right. Let's see. Kitchen Views on. Get Baked TV, but they're always on. Mayor Bakes is on. I'm just going to go through and see who's on.
Dana, my bowl is defective.
It's empty. There might be more.
Oh, good.
Well, no, that one's mine, but here's some shrimp for you. So we haven't even picked anybody yet. Right? You're a little early, Kanara. Hang on. Should we go to Good Enough? What is this? Good Enough Kitchen, since it's their first Twitch-iversary? Let's go do that.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to go there.
Spell?
Good Enough Kitchen.
Okay.
So we've got that. I want to thank you guys so much for being here. We are on our way to making our grocery list. So thank you guys so much for that. And we just love you guys. We'll be back on Sunday. And then, of course, on Tuesday is the second part of our semifinals with Food Fight. That's 5 p.m. Central for both of those. And our Food Fight, you're going to love the ingredients for Food Fight on Tuesday. I can't tell you what they are, but it is Pretty Good Gaming who chose gummy bears last time, and then we have Earth Toast. So they're going to be going head to head on something. So come on in and come and join us. It's all for charity. And even if you don't have the money to give to charity or don't want to give money to the charities, that's fine. We love your energy there as well. We're just glad you came. We're glad you're hanging out with us. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. Hopefully we'll get to see you guys on Sunday. And yeah, let's go. Let's go. Raiders, hold hands, or Kanara's coming after ya. So everybody hold hands and let's go.